Hey guys, Infidel1258 here. Today I'm going to get into some gold rank grind with my main account, Infidel1258. I'm heavily hamstrung with this account currently, which means half of my power has been delegated out. I still have 1,000,000 power, so you guys are going to say, that's plenty, it should be fine. Sure, it is, but a lot of my favorites are currently delegated to a friend to try and let him kick butt in a tournament. As a result, let's try this. Let's see how we go. We're working on a fire daily quest. I think we'll be able to get it because at least we have a halfway decent fire team. Let's get into it. And while we're waiting for an enemy here, my name is Dwayne Cunningham. I go by Infidel1258, but you can call me 12. Drop comments in the video below so that I can read those and reply. I try to do that regularly, at least every week, because I know there's questions that you are asking that everyone wants to know. So please and thank you, and leave your in-game name and I will send out some thank yous when I do those videos. Okay, so Favel. So we got a small fry. Hopefully it's an easy, but you know, he's got some options. These are halfway decent teams, and he's got that mimosa. So I've been playing fire for the last 5 in a row. If he's not a bot, and I don't think he is a bot, then he's gonna probably know I'm going fire. Still, I'm gonna give it. I want to win the fire quest, and my fire team is at least as powerful as those 3 teams I watched looked on his past 5. I'm not gonna go. This is what I've been doing a lot: exploding dwarf, and then dropping in the monk. And it's like the dwarf is the throwaway. He's coming in hot to drop a bomb, and then he's going to be probably dead before the first turn ends, probably. But you know, sometimes he gets to retaliate, and that can be enough. I'm not going to try that because I've been doing it regularly and repeatedly. I definitely want to focus in on the melees because I've got Tarsus. So let's go. Let's do my 10U striker is max level for this threshold. So is my sandworm. So I'm gonna focus on some of my mana on those guys. This is worth thinking about. And then get in the Uraeus and maybe this guy, and then put the ant miner in the back for the sneak attack defense. Now, the problem is I've been doing this, practically this exact same play repeatedly for the last several turns. So I'd be surprised if this works, because he should know I'm going to do this. But maybe it works. We'll see. He's got the magic buff, but I do have void on my Gargoyle Lion. The 6 hit points is just not enough, though. As you can see, he's going to get 2 damage there, 3, 3, 3. And that's going to be reduced, but it's still going to melt me. And this guy is got his force field up, so that's going to diminish my sandworm's ability. We're in big trouble. I don't see how because look, he's going to kill me in the first round. I'm going to do 1, 5, probably 9. I'm going to do 9 damage to this thing in the first round. No, we're done. He's going to wipe the floor with us. And, oh, I'm just seeing now, I did even less damage than I thought because my 10U striker got the one melee buff from the Tarsa, which makes the force field trigger on the slip spawn. Are we going to somehow pull this out? Are you kidding me right now? No, the 2 camouflages. The double camouflage is so beef with Obsidian because they're just back there just dropping 3 bombs, and it's so powerful. And of course, by the time he gets to the front, he's got 10. Look at that, 11 hit points, 12 hit points. Even if I had poison, which I don't, no, we're toast, big time. Powerful, like right here, such a powerful combo. Of course, this is an expensive card, but the Jin Bilka is certainly affordable, very, very affordable. Okay. With the low mana. Now, I do have a stunner. He's got 6 speed. I could theoretically go like this, and watch this. Archery fires before melee. And archery, this is a rare. So even if it wasn't, well, it doesn't matter. Archery fires first. So it's conceivable that I go ahead and drop a stun on him, and then Exploding Dwarf drops a 10 because of this knockout. And if he did, with piercing, I have to think we would kill either the first or the second person, because remember, it's gonna be 10, and then there's gonna be a big blast on the second spot. This is a fun try. This is a Hail Mary. This is like an all-in, but let's give it a shot. It's a fun little play. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, he doesn't have the thorns. That's really, really huge. Now, if we stun, I think we win. If we stun, we do win. Watch this. This is cool. Now we have a 50% chance that we're going to drop a stun. If you guys don't know that, stun is RNG, which means random number generation. It's a reference to the fact that there's a bit of luck. The system has to decide arbitrarily whether my archery attack, first of all, hits, and second of all, if it stuns. Now, because of the speed, I can tell you it will hit. He doesn't have dodge. He doesn't have what else would work. He doesn't have any sort of abilities that would trigger an evasion. So I will strike him, but there's a 50-50 chance the stun will happen. Now, if the stun happens, it's game over. If the stun doesn't happen, then it's going to depend on whether he hits me or not. He has got 2 speed. I have 6. He's got a good chance he misses me. And then it would depend whether he hits me or not. I think we're going to win, but I don't know. It's going to be quick. Let's slow it down. It's going to be too fast as it is. Because it's going to be literally a round 2 win or loss. Actually, a round 1. That's done. Over. Watch this. 10 bomb, spark, blast damage, and then trample. Oh, we don't have trample. A diamond, you get trample with this guy, but still. Retaliate? No. Stun, boom. Nice. That's a cheeky little play with the dwarf. Anytime you run a tank that has 1 hit point, you are being cheeky. You are like, you know, you are in their head and you're trying to play that matchup where you presume they're not gonna anticipate that, and of course he didn't. You know, he played more longevity. He played that sea monster, which is a great card, but it's slow. It's got that self-heal. It's got a big amount of hit points, but confronted with the stun from my archery, which would have taken away his heal anyways, and then compounded because of the knockout rule set, it was too much. That was a cool one. Gonna have to make the exploding dwarf on the thumbnail. That guy's a beast. And you guys probably can't afford the exploding dwarf, or maybe at the highest levels you wouldn't be able to. But interestingly, and maybe you know this, but there is an exploding rat, and it is in some ways better, in some ways worse. It's definitely worth having. It's I think a rare card from the Chaos Legion. Okay. So look, trample is in effect again. I don't have many tramplers, but I do have a trampler on the red team, but he's currently delegated. I want to see if we have any. I don't think we do. Let's try and find it. Let's just try and switch it up a little. Go back. Now, do I? Oh, I might have a trample with my. Yes, trample right there. I like that. We'll get Demon Shark out there. Igor with the stun. Murdali Guardian is so key. So 4 speed. I'd like to be. This is a good choice. Hang on, archery's gonna go first. He's only a level 1 Axemaster, but he's still worth playing. I'm probably gonna do that because he's gonna do 2 archeries for 4, and he's gonna fire before my Demon Shark, unless the Demon Shark gets enraged, in which case he'll fire first. No, let's go. That's probably the better play. Flying Squid with the blind, and then the 3 melee from the second position. Maybe we go that way with the triage. I think that's what we're going to end up doing here. Oh, this is really important actually. In this context, I'm thinking about bringing in the dispel, because if my enemy has an enrage, then you can dispel that extra bonus damage. But he's too slow, and I'd rather have an archery triage for my flying squid. So no. We're gonna go ahead and stick to the. There we go. I'm gonna put him up front, and we're gonna drop the. Boom, boom. The fish in the back for the sneak attack defense. So he might be doing a demon shark in the first. No, he's going Oceanus. Okay. He has the force field, which is going to be a problem because when I go in rage, I'll be doing more than 5. He has a sneak attack Coral Wraith, but it's firing at the first position because there's Fog of War. The stun is annoying, and it's going to definitely bother me. And he's going all magic, which can really nuke my demon shark. If we stun him, let's see, 2. We could do 2, 4, 7. I think we lose this one. Because the force field is going to prevent the big blow from taking him out. Just watch. Because if I had been able to trample through this guy, I would really do some damage with my demon shark. But the fact that he's got force field prevents the trample, and that prevents me from taking advantage of that rule set. See, 5 is going to be 1. And that would have been really, really helpful if I had hit a true 5 there. And as you can see, they're just skipping my armor too, which is another problem for me. The heal is great, but if stunned and I'm okay, that's really meaningful that I didn't get stunned. But I guess it would have been really meaningful if it triggered a trample, but as you can see, it didn't. I still think we're in trouble. A stun would be huge. That's really big because this next round he's not going to get that 3 bomb off. And that 3 attack would have killed me in this round. But as you can see, he's not going to get the fire. And then he will kill me. But that doesn't so much matter. No. The only way we win this is if we stun out. Like, we need to stun out. Like, every round, Igor needs to be dropping stuns. And then the heal would sustain. That has to be a stun. Oh, no. It's either going to kill the men. Yeah. If we had stunned the Wraith, the men, my tank there wouldn't have died. But as it stands, now, if she stuns me, it's for sure that's the last stand. I'm done. Okay. Because I can heal through that. Okay, I can't quite heal through. I'm healing 2 and he's hitting for 3, but stun. I need to stun there. Oh, that is huge. That was the win right there. That was like a surprisingly close match. Right down to the wire. Love it. Okay. I'll try and do 2 more, and I am going to run Fire to get that daily quest, hopefully. We got 447 power. He likes his white team. He's got a good white team with a lot of sneak attack, and then there's magic opportunities in there. So, no magic available. I'm going to expect General Sloan. No. I'm going to expect right there, I forget his name, that legendary life summoner with the repair. And I'm going to expect him to drop a bunch of sneak. He's going to do Assassin. He's going to do Feral Spirit. He's going to do Elven Cutthroat. 3 sneaks at least. And then I bet, yeah, 3 sneaks at least. 4 sneaks because the Assassin gets 2. So I'm going to try and build a team where the rear can can provide defense, or that I have a taunt in the first position. Now I'm even though my opponent is tough, I'm still going to go and I'm playing for the daily quest. I don't have, with my fire team, I don't have any sort of thorns that I could use. I don't have anything that's really gonna counter. Well, this is helpful because of the demoralize, and he's got a lot of armor. He can be my sneak attack defender. I'm gonna go like this, double demoralize, to really impair his ability to sneak me. I'm gonna put it like that. And then look, where's Tenyi? Tenyi. What's the play here, guys? Do I sneak him back and just use my shields? That might be enough. And then I bring in archery. Everybody has snipe, so I don't really want to bring a sniper. I'm actually going to bring the Molten Ash Golem. And it's not because it's powerful. It's not because it's good. It's not because it's particularly high level or even helpful. It's because of this condition, and all ranged monsters will have snipe. So if he uses any ranged monsters, they're going to attack. They're going to attack my Ash Golem. So it's this distraction to help my my primary tank, which is Grum, stay alive longer. We'll see if it works. So look, all these archers are going to be wasting time killing a thing I don't even care about, and letting Grum stay alive longer. She has shield, and I've got my 2 sneakers. I like this. I honestly wish I brought one more archery unit. But I like this. And you might be wondering, why did I put Disintegrator back there? I put it back there because I was expecting sneak attack monsters, and I wanted, this is really the throwaway. I was like, if he does sneak attack, if he does snipe, if he does any sort of snipe attack, I want the Golem to be a distraction. And then secondarily, I want Disintegrator with the Demoralize to help me nerf his sneak attack monsters that I was expecting. And then to be another tank in the rear, because I was really expecting sneak attack. But that's why I moved Legionnaire up to the second position as my secondary tank. Again, he's here in part because of the Demoralize, but in part because Grum might not cut it. And these are my main attack. This is the way I plan to win this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine, unless there's some sort of crazy missing happening. Right? Like if my sneakers... He is dropping a lot of archery damage for sure, but I've got the secondary tank ready to go. And then there we, that's a big blow right there. Oh, that miss is annoying for sure. That's super annoying. No, yeah, I am actually dead. Wow. See how Sloan with this is a card we talked about yesterday with Jim on the live event with Splinterlands TV. And, it's expensive. But in conjunction with Sloan, who is the new modern life summoner, they're really affordable, by the way. It makes a lot of sense. If you can save money on your summoner, then spend it wisely in ways on certain monsters that are going to help lift that summoner up. Sloan is really struggling, in part because a lot of the modern Chaos Legion archery-focused monsters on the white team are slow. And if you just quickly look at this with me, what do we got? This is all the Chaos Legion. Is Portal Spinner 2 speed. Helicore Arbalist 2 speed. Prismologist 2 speed. I mean, that's not enough. It's simply not enough. And you get into dice, it's kind of not. It's pretty well the same thing. Lens Master is super expensive and not very powerful, and only 3 speed. Untamed. 1 speed, 2 speed, 3 is good, and he gets really fast at higher levels. Hero from Beyond is at the highest level 3, so again, very underwhelming archery speeds. What you need to do to make that team very successful is start to unlock some of the neutral monsters that are out there, and these ones are quite fast. Goblin Chariot out of the gate is 3, and it goes up from there. Tower Griffin is quite good and has Protect at higher levels. Then again, if we go over to Chaos and Dice, we can get Supply Runner, who adds speed to your whole team, and that's really important for the white, plus the archery. Gem Meteor, really quick right out of the gates, plus it does a fair bit of damage. Look at this, 4 archery, 5 with Sloan. I don't love it though because of the scatter shot, but it's a fast option to have in your portfolio. And then of course you can look at some of the older cards, Beta in particular, and start to see some real opportunities. This one's very fast. 3 at the start, it goes all the way up to, look at that, 6 speed at the higher levels. This one is slow, but it's a good card. And then just look at white. There's two really great ones here. Air Elemental and Peacebringer. Super excellent. Very good speeds. Right out the gate. 6 speed for 1 BCX. That is totally worth 16 bucks. That is totally worth $16. Even if you're playing at bronze, even if you're playing at gold, just having 1 BCX of this will be really helpful to your white team. It doesn't take, you know, a max level copy of a card to be meaningful. It takes the right card in the right context with the right summoner, and this combos so well, and because of its speed, because of its high hit points, because of its you know, decent archery. 2 becomes 3 because of Sloan, right? 3 archery damage is really fine. It's excellent in fact. And again, only for 5 mana, not bad, man. Very good card. Peacebringer, exactly the same story. You know, 2 becomes 3, good speed, decent hit points. 4 mana, very reasonable. Only $5. This card is a steal for $5. 1 BCX is what you need. It's great if you can play at that higher level where you're going to get that 3 archery, because it's going to become 4 with your Sloan. But you know, maybe you can, maybe you can't afford that. It's going to be 5 times $5 times 5 BCX, 25 bucks. I think it's worth it, but it depends on what threshold you're playing at. Okay, so I'm actually going to call it there because I'm not going to get this one. I said I would give myself 2 more matches, and we can't win it now. So I'm going to leave it at that. The video is already 21 minutes long. But guys, thank you so much for your time and attention. If you have any questions about any of the gameplay, the choices I made with the battles I engaged in, or the strategies around building that life deck that we just talked about, why these archers, not other ones, I'd love to hear it in the comments below.